ego comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good day. You just getting through my stuff here. All right, we are ready to go. All right, if you are here, please say hello. Whether you're watching the rewatch or the live, however you're watching it. I tried to give people, because it's not popping up to people that I'm going live. So you guys already know about that stuff. All right. Top saying this. Oh, Shane. Good to see you, man. Shane's kind of having a tough week. Good to see you, Gary. Good to have you here, man. So, when anyone, anywhere reaches out for help, I want the hand of God to be there. And for that, I am responsible. Dion, why are you bringing this up? Well, because we people in AA can tend to be selfish. I want you to remember that this program was freely given to you. And it's freely given to everybody, whether they're alcoholic or not. See, we tend to think that our program is our program and other people just don't belong in it. And I don't agree with that. All right? So, it is quite clear that a lot of people don't understand the difference between an open AA meeting and a closed AA meeting. It's very, very simple. Pretty straightforward. In open AA meetings, anyone can attend. Okay? Closed AA meeting means only alcoholics can attend. Okay, like a women's meeting, only women can attend. Men's meeting, only men can attend. You see how that works? If you don't want normies in your meetings, go to closed meetings. Start your own. There's more normies in your meetings than you guys know. There are. Okay. I work, everybody has things going on in their lives. And, I am focused mostly on drugs and alcohol or on addiction and alcoholism because that was my life. I never really got into drugs. I experimented, but, why not lump them in there too? It's not like they were making my life better. So. All right, let's get started. See, it's already telling me that people left and all this other stuff. I just don't understand this. Okay. Or just don't understand it. So we're going to read out of ODAT first. When a person wakes up each morning and rises through sweaty nausea to face frightening reality with bones rattling and nerves screaming, when a person stumbles through the day in a pit of despair, wishing to die, but refusing to die, when a person gets up the next day and does it all over again, well, that takes guts. That takes a kind of real basic survival courage, a courage that can be put to good use if that person ever finds his or her way to the program. We've got a special guest here. Dude, get back here. That's Sebastian. His brother's around here somewhere. There he is. He's down there destroying stuff. I'm glad I got these guys. I needed them more than I thought. Here's the thing also, is that I believe that God talks through other people. That's how he talks to me. Okay, so I need to be open-minded. Now, if am I going to be so closed-minded that I'm only going to, hold on a second, guys, I'm sorry. Or getting ready to tip over a present I really like. Ah, okay. And you're not coming up. If you notice, if you'll notice, Shane, above it says, I'm doing this through StreamYard. Click here so that we can see you. You need to click on that before you start seeing stuff. This is why I'm not liking Facebook, dude. Now you're getting it. But thank you very much, Shane, for letting me know that. That takes a real kind of basic survival courage. A courage that can be good to be put to good use. Okay. Now, we put ourselves through a lot of crap and a lot of stuff that we didn't even need to go through. Right? I buy them all these toys, and what they want is a plastic bag. Ow! Oh, dick. All right. Dick. Okay. That person has learned courage the hard way, and when that person comes to the program, he or she will find the new beautiful ways to use it. Have I the courage to keep trying one day at a time? Hey, Jerry, long time no see, man. Been thinking about you. I hope you're doing all right, man. It's good to see you, brother. You know, through all the stuff that we put ourselves through and the experience that we have, these cats are driving me crazy. Hey. Okay. You guys are making me... Viewers are dropping off because of you guys. All right. Where the hell was I? All right. That's right. The courage. So, courage comes in a lot of different forms, but I have found that all men of faith have courage, right? And that's where our courage tends to come from. Now, we've been through things, okay? You remember living in survival mode? You remember that? And how much it sucked every single day, trying to figure out how you're going to get this or how you're going to get that, depending on what your addiction is, right? And you spend 24 hours a day thinking about that. But now you've changed things and you've moved on, and now you can take that and you can help other people. Okay? Doesn't say, okay, yes, contact with newcomers is the bright spot of our lives, and our main focus is getting people in and letting them know that they don't have to do this program alone. Okay, but anybody that goes into any program is going to hear the same thing. Okay, so NA, Recovery First, and OA, Al-Anon, Alateen, all that stuff, okay, is a spinoff from AA. If we are the basis of AA, if we are the basis of the 12 steps, then therefore we have an extra responsibility to make sure that everyone gets a chance. See, everyone's God's children, not just alcoholics. Yes, that's my main focus, because there I can help when other people cannot. And that's my path, right? And I need to be on that path. May I put the guts to survive kind of courage left over from my drinking days into good use in the program. If I was able to hang on enough to live through the miseries of my addiction, may I translate the same will to survive in my own recovery program. May I use my courage in new constructive ways. Today I'll remember God preserved me to help me carry out his purpose. So everything that I have learned, everything that I have gone through up to this point has been to teach me to help other people. Okay, how do I do that? I do that by helping me. And how do I do that? By not arguing with God. I don't argue with God, man. No, I stopped fighting. the best thing that ever happened in my life was stopping fighting. And I'm going to tell you, as a man, forget the rest of the stuff. Just as a man, be the best thing you ever do for yourself, man. That anger, that hatred, pride, man. No good. Let's see what the Daily Reflections has to say today. We got 5 minutes left. So the easier, softer way, if we skip this vital step, we may not overcome drinking. I bet we're talking about the 4th or 5th step here. Page 72 in the 12 by 12. Or we could be on step 7. Right? So step 7, humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. So after we do the 4th and 5th steps, 6 and 7 are going to go by a little quick. We're going to take that hour. Okay. It says that, and I literally did this, as soon as I was done with my 5th step, I had put my big book on the shelf so that when I walked in, I literally picked it up off the shelf and spent that hour with God. Okay. Goes by really fast. I thought it was going to be a very long hour, and no, it wasn't at all. And from there, I asked God, I said, hey, bud, can you get rid of these? Because if you do, then I will be a better use to you and the children around me. And here's the benefits of it. I live a happier life. I have a very fruitful life. Okay? Which is pretty amazing for somebody that hardly even leaves the house, right? Huh. Go figure. So, all right. This is going to hurt. Something's going to crawl up my back. Okay, he didn't do it this time. All right. I certainly didn't leap at the opportunity to face who I was, especially when the pains of my drinking days hung over me like a dark cloud. But I soon heard at the meetings about the fellowship. That's my pen. But I soon heard at meetings about the fellow member who just didn't want to take step 5 and kept coming to meetings, trembling from the horrors of reliving the past. The easier, softer ways to take these steps. They are. It is actually the easier, softer way. It doesn't seem like it, and your brain is going to tell you that you're wrong, but your brain got you here. So can you really trust it? To take the freedom from our fatal disease and to put the faith in the fellowship of our higher power. Okay. Did you know that anger can be addictive? Rage, pushing other, what do they call it? Picking on other people, things like that, taking other people's inventory, being judgmental, those kinds of things. There's his brother. Ronan. This is Ronan. Moo. All right, guys. That's what I got for today in the Daily Reflection. Thanks for being here. Jerry, it's good to see you, man. Keep coming around. I missed you. We could use you. All right, guys. I love you guys. Peace out and have a day. Ow!